Assalamu alaikum. I am Afroza Aktariba and welcome to the literature class of class 3, and today we are going to start our topic number 3, and our today's topic is a poem, If I Had a Magic Carpet, written by Delilah. Hope all of you have your literature book in front of you. At first, take your book and open this page and start reading with me at first. So, our poem's name is If I Had a Magic Carpet, written by Delilah. So, start reading. If I had a magic carpet that could travel anywhere, I'd probably be quite selfish and wouldn't want to share. That means the poet wanted to have a magic carpet so that she could travel anywhere, and after getting this magic carpet, she would be quite selfish and she wouldn't like to share her magic carpet with anyone. I'd have the greatest time whoosing about all on my own, and I would collect myself a postcard from everywhere I would flown. Here the poet says that she would have a greatest time while flying everywhere, and she would like to collect postcard from everywhere. This is called postcard that we used for sending any message, and we paste it on the letter stamp. You see in the letter that there is a small card in front of any envelope. This is called postcard. Then across the sea I would travel first and see some exciting places. I would travel so quietly without leaving any traces. And when I would finished my flying about and collecting lots of treasure. Here the poet says that she would like to travel across the sea first, and she would collect lots of treasure and without making any sound and leaving any traces. Treasure means precious things like gold, gems. Then, over your house I would hover and take the greatest pleasure in tapping on your window, and I would stick my tongue right out. Oh, you would be so very jealous of all my flying about. Here the poet says that she would hover over her friend's house and stuck her tongue to her friend, and her friend would be very jealous of her flying. So, what's the main theme of this poem? The poet wanted to have a magic carpet so that she could fly everywhere and she could have the treasures, and she wanted to collect some postcards, and she wouldn't like to share her magic carpet with any of her friends, and she would like to hover over the house of her friend, and she would tapping in the window, and she would stick her tongue right out, and her friend would be very jealous of her. So you have to memorize the first 8 lines of this poem with the poet's name. Let's practice with me. My poem's name is If I Had a Magic Carpet, written by Delilah. If I had a magic carpet that could travel anywhere, I would probably be quite selfish and wouldn't want to share. Say again with me. If I had a magic carpet that could travel anywhere, I would probably be quite selfish and wouldn't want to share. I would have the greatest time whoosing about all on my own, and I would collect myself a postcard from everywhere I would flown. I would have the greatest time whoosing about all on my own, and I would collect myself a postcard from everywhere I'd flown. Now say the poem again with me. My poem's name is If I Had a Magic Carpet, written by Jalala. If I had a magic carpet that could travel anywhere, I would probably be quite selfish and wouldn't want to share. I would have the greatest time sing about all on my own, and I'd collect myself a postcard from everywhere I'd flown. So, at first, try to memorize the first 8 lines of this poem and then write it in your CW copy. Now students, I have given some word meaning or mixed sentences for your exercise. Now let's practice with me at first. I have given 5 word meanings in your lecture sheet. So, number 1, whose means move quickly making soft sound. Whose means move quickly making soft sound. Postcard, a card for sending a message. A card for sending a message. Hover, to remain in one place in the air. Hover means to remain one place in the air. Like this, to remain in one place in the air. And this is postcard. Then number 4, treasure, a quantity of precious metals. Treasure, a quantity of precious metals. Like precious metals means like gold, silver, gems. Then pleasure, feeling of happiness. Pleasure, feeling of happiness. Pleasure, feeling of happiness. So, pleasure means feeling happy or having a good time. I have given 5 words to make sentence. You can make sentences as you wish, and otherwise you can follow this. Magic. I want to have a magic carpet. Magic. I want to have a magic carpet. Students, please try to say the mixed sentences or word meanings with me. Magic. I want to have a magic carpet. Postcard. The poet would collect postcards. The poet would collect postcards. Selfish. I am not selfish. Selfish. I am not selfish. Travel. I like to travel. Travel. I like to travel. Share. I like to share my things with my friends. Share. I like to share my things with my friends. So, what we have learned today? We have learned about the poem If I Had a Magic Carpet. You have to memorize the first 8 lines of this poem and then write it in your CW copy. And after that, we will practice these word meanings and make sentences and say the word meaning and make sentences orally first and then write it in your CW copy. So, let's review the poem again with me. My poem's name is If I Had a Magic Carpet, written by Delilah. So, say the poem again with me. If I had a magic carpet that could travel anywhere, I would probably be quite selfish and wouldn't want to share. I'd have the greatest time whoosing about all on my own, and I'd collect myself a postcard from everywhere I'd flown. So this is all for today. Try to say all the exercises at first orally and then write it in your CW copy. And after that, if you have any problem, so you can call your afternoon teachers and you can call me also. So this is for today. Have a good day. Bye bye.